welcome everyone. Good morning. I hope that you are feeling good. I'm just going to come back here. I can still see you all. Can you hear me okay? Fab! Well, welcome. It's day 3 of the Well membership. And this morning we are going to be moving through a yoga practice. So this is all about spirals. This month is all about spirals. So just a real quick introduction as to what that means specifically for our practice is, well, spirals are everywhere. Spirals are found everywhere in nature. They're found in the double helix in our DNA. They're found in certain flowers, quite a lot of flowers, but specifically roses, lotus flowers, lilies and sunflowers. They're found in vine tendrils, they're found in snail shells, ferns, the way that they unfurl as they grow up from the ground, and in waves as well. Water naturally flows in spirals. So we're going to be exploring those spirals today, specifically in the sense of how a rose blossoms and how the petals, how the flower opens in those spirals, in those rows of petals. So we are going to begin our practice this morning in child's pose. We're not going to be here for too long, but we're going to take some time to ground down through child's pose. So bring yourself into child's pose and get comfortable here. As I say, it's not going to be for too long. Now, if you want, you can take a wide knee where you take the knees to the long edges of the mat, honour that space in your body, and then fold forwards. Or if you're really not feeling child's pose today, come into a comfortable seated position, whatever that may feel like for you. So take a few moments, get comfortable. And when you get there, bring your awareness to your breath. And just notice as you breathe where the breath lands and how it feels. Maybe take it into the back of the body, or if it feels comfortable, take it down to the belly. I'm going to take you through a few rounds of rhythmic breathing here. And as I do, listen to the sound of my voice, allow yourself to be guided. But also notice the spirals that are being created with your breath. Take an inhale through the nose for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to your natural rhythm of breathing. And as you do, start to ground down here into the earth. Notice all points of the body in contact with the mat. Take a few moments here. And on your next inhale, slowly unfurl and bring yourself up to a tabletop position. Bring those hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. And with those hands under the shoulders, spread those fingers nice and wide. Bring your awareness to the palm of the hands. And imagine your palm as a square. Think about those 4 corners of the square and ground down through them. And then imagine your hand is a square suction cup. So visualize yourself lifting through the center of the palm. You may not physically feel it. Focus more on the intention. We're grounding down through all 4 corners and lifting through the center. And then think about those fingertips. Give them a little wriggle here. Bring the awareness now to the elbows, and maybe they're locked out here, right? which probably feels quite nice because it's easy and relaxed. But bring a slight bend to those elbows so that the arms are straight but not locked out. And then notice as you do, the muscles in the upper arm, notice how there's that internal rotation as those muscles in the upper arm start to spiral inwards to the center line of the body. And then notice how they're active here. And then roll the shoulders back and down. Don't come into cow just yet, but roll the shoulders back and down. Draw the belly button in towards the spine. Notice the spiral you've made here in those shoulders as well. Take an inhale, roll the shoulders back and down again. Take the hips skywards, gaze skywards. And as you exhale, roll the shoulders forwards. Draw the center of the spine towards the sky. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. And as you continue here in time with your own breath, keep the awareness on the 4 points of the palm, the center of the palm, the upper arms, and the shoulders. And take 3 more here at your own pace and start to notice the spirals of your spine as well. And curling the toes under, lift up into down dog. And don't worry so much about those heels touching the ground. Think about those hands, 4 points of the palm, the center, the fingertips. Slightly bend those elbows, unlock those joints. Notice that inward rotation, that spiral in the upper arms. And then think about the spine, think about the shoulders, draw those hips skywards, and then bring a slight bend to those knees. And as you draw those hips skywards, notice that internal rotation again, this time in the thighs. And then holding here, don't be so quick to take that dog for a walk. And then start to spiral into chaturanga, high plank. Holding here. Come back to those palms. Slightly bend those elbows. Come down onto the knees if you want to here. Slightly bend those shoulders. It's that internal rotation. If we're in chaturanga on the knees, curl the toes under, lift back into down dog. Spiral up here. Exhale, shift the weight forwards to that high plank position. Notice that internal rotation in those upper arms. Belly button draws in towards the spine. Inhale, lift back to down dog. Internal rotation spirals in the upper thighs. Exhale, bring it forwards to high plank. Inhale, take it back to down dog one last time. Take that dog for a little walk here. Taking an inhale through the nose, raise that right leg to the sky, bend the knee, and draw 3 anti-clockwise spirals here, and then take 3 clockwise. Draw that knee in towards the nose, step it down and through, and bring yourself into a low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Take an inhale, arms come to the sky. And as you hold here, think about those thighs, think about those legs, starting at that right foot, grounding down through the heel. Notice as you ground down, notice that inner thigh. Are the muscles in the thigh activated here? So we get that internal rotation, that rotation coming in towards the midline in the muscles as we feel that tightness, that activation. Same on the left leg, that one behind. Are we getting that internal rotation? Can we feel those muscles are activated? Bring those arms to the sky here. And as you exhale, take a twist around to the right. Bring the arms down to shoulder height. Allow them to come all the way down by the sides. And when they come down to the sides, come back to center. Take a twist to the left. Inhale, bring the arms up to the sky. Exhale, take a twist to the right. Coming back down through center. Inhale, twist through the left. Start to bring some more momentum here as you move through these spirals. Maybe even pick up some speed here. Draw those spirals with those arms. Getting quicker and quicker. And then focus as you move here on your spine. Notice those spirals in the spine. Notice that strong backbone here, keeping you sturdy and stable. And then start to take those spirals in the other direction, nice and quick. And as you do, notice that internal rotation in the thighs, keeping you stable, keeping you grounded, anchored. Slow down those spirals in the arms. Bring those arms all the way back up to the sky, to stillness. Bring those palms together in Anjali Mudra, hands down to heart center. And then start to open those hands into Padma Mudra. It's like a lotus flower, but think of it as your rose. So we're opening the hands almost into like a cup or a funnel shape. Take an inhale, allow that flower, that rose to rise up towards the sun. And as you exhale, allow those flower petals to open out. Inhale, draw everything back in. And as you exhale, bring in that energy to your heart center. One more time, inhale. That flower rises up towards the sun. Exhale, allow those petals to open. Inhale, draw the energy in, and as you exhale, take it down to your heart center. Frame that front foot. Curl the back toes under, step back into down dog. Take that dog for a little walk here. Think about those spirals in the body. Bring yourself back to stillness in down dog. Spinal way forwards to that high plank. Option to drop the knees here. Exhale, come down through chaturanga. And don't be in a rush to rise up through cobra. Instead, think about spiraling up through the spine. Unfurl. Allow your head to come up slowly last as you inhale. And then roll the head in one direction. Roll the head in the other direction. And then slowly spiral your way back to child's pose. Option to take a wide knee here, or keep those knees together. Or if you prefer today, take kneeling, or whatever your preferred happy shape is. Take an inhale into the back of the body. Exhale. 2 more times. Inhale, spiral all the way up into tabletop. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips, unlock those elbows. Notice that internal rotation, that spiral in the muscles in the upper arms. Curl the toes under, lift into down dog. Bring a slight bend to the knees, draw the hips skywards, and as you do, notice that internal rotation in the thighs. Take an inhale, raise the left leg to the sky, this time bend the knee. And draw 3 clockwise spirals here with the knee. Take 3 anti-clockwise. Draw that knee in towards the nose as close as you can get it. Send it down to the ground. Start to root down. Make sure that the knee is directly above the ankle here. Ground down through that left foot. Rebecca, just move that front foot forwards ever so slightly for me. Perfect. Beautiful. Thank you. Drawing that grounding down through that left foot. Think about drawing the belly button in towards the spine, ground down. Notice that internal rotation in that left thigh here. The glutes are switched on. Notice that internal rotation in the right thigh. Take an inhale, bring those arms all the way up to the sky. We're going to take an exhale, twist around to the left, just like we did before. And as we bring ourselves back to center, notice the spirals in the spine as you turn to the right and those arms come up to the sky. Start to move here again. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, start to rise up. Notice those spirals in the spine as you move here. Start to pick up the pace, build momentum, build that heat. Notice as you move those inner thighs, and the muscles in the thighs, internally rotating to keep you stable. And then start to change direction with those arms. Take those spirals in the opposite direction. And start to slow down here. Bring those palms together all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands down through heart center and Anjali Mudra. Open up into Padma Mudra. Padma meaning lotus, but for today this is your rose. Take an inhale, send that rose all the way up towards the sun. As you exhale, allow it to open again, even brighter, even bolder, even more vivid. Inhale, draw all of that fresh energy in like a funnel, and as you exhale, send it right into your heart center. Take one more here. Inhale. Exhale, bloom. Inhale, draw everything in. Exhale, send that energy into your heart center. Bring the hands down to frame that front foot. Curl the back toes under. Step back into down dog. Take that dog for a little walk here. And then slowly start to walk the feet in towards the hands. Hang low in your full forward fold for a moment. Allow yourself to ground down through the entire sole of the foot. Allow the head, neck and shoulders to relax. Palms to the ground, or hold on to the opposite elbows, or perhaps bring the palms up if that feels good. Keeping a feather-like pressure in those hands. And slowly roll all the way up to standing, like you're unfurling your stem all the way up to the sky. Shoulders roll back and down, grounding down through that left foot. Bring the hands together in Padma Mudra at heart center. Bring your right foot, the sole of the right foot, to the left ankle, holding here. If this feels good, stay here, or if it delights you, bring that right foot to the calf. Squeeze the foot and the calf together. Notice that internal rotation in the calf here as you tense that muscle and draw it in towards the midline. If this feels good, stay here, or if you can without using your hand and you want to, maybe bring that foot to the thigh. If you can't, that's fine. Our hands get us into trouble, so if we have to hoik our foot up there, that's fine, but I would rather you try and do it without your hand. Squeeze the inside of the leg and the foot together, holding here. Grounding down through that foot is your stem, your backbone. That right knee, that thorn in the side of your stem protecting you. That fierceness. Take an inhale and allow your rose to rise up towards the sky. And as you exhale, allow it to bloom open. And maybe it follows the sun as it traverses the sky, so maybe that flower head takes a lean over to the right. And maybe it takes a lean over to the left. Focus on one spot for stability. Bring that foot down to the ground if we need to, down towards the ankle. And maybe we spiral here, so maybe we spiral around to the right. Maybe we spiral back to center, and maybe even to the left. Holding here, take an inhale. Exhale, hands down through heart center, Padma Mudra. Hold here, take an inhale through the nose. Exhale. One more time. Bring that right foot down to the ground. We're going to take this on the other side, so bring that left foot to the right ankle. Grounding down through that right foot. Your roots grow ever deeper as your stem grows ever taller and stronger. And you produce that thorn, that first protective thorn, take it to your calf or your thigh, just not the knee. Notice that internal rotation, that spiral on the inside of that leg, whether it's your calf or your thigh, as it pushes against the sole of the foot. And then in your own time, as you inhale, allow your rose flower to open up to the sun. Allow it to bloom. And then maybe it takes a lean towards the sun on the left. Following the sun as it traverses the sky, maybe it takes a lean over to the right. Inhale, bring it all the way back up. And then maybe it spirals around to the left. Maybe it spirals around to the right. Coming back to center, holding here, take an inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, draw that energy into your heart center, Padma Mudra. Holding here, take another inhale through the nose. Exhale. One more time. And releasing that foot all the way down to the ground. Come back to the top of the mat. Take an inhale, and as you do, bring the arms up to the sky. Come and sit down in your chair, Utkatasana. Holding here. Take an inhale through the nose. And as you exhale, draw the hands down through heart center, Padma Mudra. Draw that rosebud in towards your heart center. Inhale, open up, straighten the legs, allow that flower to bloom in the sun. As you exhale, draw everything down, full forward fold. Inhale, draw the arms all the way up, sit down in your chair, allow that stem to grow strong, draw that rosebud in towards your heart center. Inhale, arms to the sky, open up, bloom in the sun. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, stem grows strong. Exhale, rosebud draws in towards heart center. Take 3 more here. Inhale. Bloom as you exhale. Exhale, fold down, ground down. Inhale, stem grows strong. Exhale, rosebud to heart center. Inhale, bloom towards the sun. Exhale, ground down. Inhale, stem grows strong. Exhale, rosebud, heart center. Inhale, bloom towards the sun. Exhale, full forward fold, ground down one last time. Inhale, stem grows strong. Exhale, rosebud to the heart. Inhale, bloom towards the sun. Exhale, ground down into the earth. Full forward fold, bring the hands down to the ground, step back into down dog. And as you exhale, lower the knees down towards the ground. Uncurl the toes, take it back into child's pose here, extend those arms long. Take an inhale into the back of the body. Exhale. 2 more times. And in your own time, find your way onto your back. Bring yourself into a comfortable position. Soles of the feet together so the knees drop out. Or knees to the long edges of the mat, feet to the long edges of the mat so the knees drop in. Or extend those legs completely into Shavasana. Maybe bring one hand to the belly, one hand to the chest. Close the eyes if you feel comfortable. Come back to your breath. Take an inhale for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take 3 more rounds here at your own pace. In for 3, out for 4. Slowly come back to your natural rhythm of breathing. Taking a few moments here just to think about how you can take this into your day and into the rest of your week. And when you're ready, slowly bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Bring those hands together at your heart center. And start to rub the palms together. Feel that warmth, heat and energy start to build. Place the hands over the eyes. Feel that warmth, heat and energy resonate throughout your entire body. And as you breathe here, I'm going to leave you with a paraphrase of a quote by Zen Shin. Roses don't think of competing with the roses or other flowers beside them. They simply bloom. Keeping the eyes closed, start to draw the hands away. Place them one on top of the other at your heart center. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And exhale everything out with a sigh. And as we do, we say thank you to the Krishnamacharya and Iyengar lineage of yoga and to all of the teachers and practitioners who came before us. Thank you so much for your practice this morning. I hope that you enjoyed it. As always, if you have any questions, please pop it in the chat box or unmute yourself. Feel free to ask me. Otherwise, make sure you take some time to come back to your journal this morning if you haven't already. We are on Wednesday, my gosh, yes, Wednesday. I've already made a little start on mine, just my schedule of what to do. So take some time if you haven't already to note down what you're grateful for, set your intention for the day, and note down your affirmation as well. And I will send you the replay of this within the next 24 hours. And I will see you tomorrow for bar, which I'm excited for.
Thank you.
You're absolutely welcome. My pleasure. Have a lovely rest of the day. Take care.
And you. Bye-bye.
Bye.